Welcome to Ask Me Anything, where you have questions, we have answers. Let's dive in. Yay, episode 2!
Yeah,
woo! Episode 2!
Let's go.
For those who are just joining us for the first time, AMA is a podcast made by young Christians for young Christians. And we talk about current news, discussions, and burning questions that are relevant to us today as Christians. So, and for those that came from episode 1, it's the same location, but we do have new equipments, maybe new segments. So bear with us as we're excited to get into some cool new changes. Ooh. And maybe next time we'll have like a different location, maybe like
maybe
downtown.
Downtown.
Off the streets.
Yeah,
Off the street.
maybe Japan.
Oh. Ask us anywhere.
Ask us anywhere.
It's pretty ambitious for us, bro.
Sponsored by the conference.
The high table.
We didn't say it.
And so let's just quickly introduce ourselves. I'll start with you over there.
What's up? My name is Matthew Arevalo. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay, so
what are we doing?
Yeah, so first name, and then what is your favorite dessert?
Dessert?
Okay.
Cool, that's rough. Okay, so my name is Matthew Arevalo. Favorite dessert? I don't know. What is my favorite? I don't know. I have
Halo.
Halo.
Oh,
Chocolate.
It's a lot. You know what? I'm gonna say the tuxedo cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. Ooh. So good.
That sounds delicious, you know?
So
if you know, you know. Oh
I
man,
know.
it's so good. Anyways, yeah.
My name is Mark, and I will be joining you guys for half the segment, I think. But yeah, Mark Ebora, and my favorite dessert is, does churros count as a dessert,
or is that
or is that like a snack?
No, it's a dessert for sure.
Wait,
Yo, that's
actually,
a heavy,
it depends on
that's
your
a heavy
taste.
snack.
I think
Depends
it's
if it
it
tastes
can
like
be a dessert and a snack.
yeah. If it tastes like
Okay.
a dessert for you, then I think
Yeah.
that would be fine.
I feel like I'm missing one, but yeah, that or like strawberry shortcake.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a good one too.
like the one from like Cha Time.
Ooh,
Have you tried
yeah.
it? Like baked
Yeah.
code? Ooh, yeah. So
That sounds so
I
good.
think
Yo,
that's
I'm
it.
getting hungry right now. Yo, why is-
That's it. So my name is Alan Decena Jr. My favorite dessert, I actually mentioned it, halo. I really love halo. Right now, it's like my number one go-to
Crazy
dessert. Like it's what I'm craving for right now. I don't even know what's in halo usually, in terms of.
There's a lot of stuff.
There's a
there's a
lot,
lot of things
right?
mixed.
It's fully customizable.
Yeah, exactly.
You can just have the ice.
seen-
Honestly, ice and
That's
condensed
it.
milk.
Ice and
That's
sugar.
it.
Ice and sugar and milk.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you
Water,
need.
milk.
I've seen a lot.
Yeah, no double, no
I've
mixed.
I've
I've seen a lot of
just
versions for
halo.
it, and it tastes good. Yeah. That's right. My name is Hansel Joseph Gevieso.
Oh, middle names?
Right, I have middle
It's
names,
Gogi.
like common to Filipinos, you know? You have two names and a lot of things. It's kind of like weird, but it's pretty much acceptable, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my favorite, I'm gonna go very Filipino to this one. So I'm gonna choose like mango float.
Ooh.
Mango
Yo, I'm getting
float.
hungry.
But my other one,
cake.
would be like tiramisu.
Tiramisu is good too.
Oh, so
Influenced
good.
by Korean K-dramas, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, I know the ones.
Annyeonghaseyo.
안녕하세요.
For our Korean viewers.
All right, so now that we introduced ourselves, we're going to go straight into our first segment called News Drop.
Ooh.
So we're going to talk about a news headline that I have recently seen, published by Boston.com.
Oh.
And I'm just going to paraphrase the title that I saw. People can now pay $1.99 to chat with AI Jesus.
What?
Wait,
AI
what?
Jesus.
99 cents?
For $1.99, you could talk to AI Jesus.
That's crazy.
For many Christians, faith is about having personal relationship with Jesus. At $1.99 per minute, the tech company just like
minute?
yeah,
Per
ju-
minute?
That's expensive.
the tech company just like me is taking that concept to a whole new level, where users of the platform can join video calls with an avatar of Jesus generated by AI, and like other religious AI tools on the market, it offers words of prayer and encouragement in various languages. With occasional glitches, it remembers previous conversations and speaks through not quite synced lips.
Bro,
Wow.
that's first of all, that's expensive.
Very.
$1.99 per minute.
That's US dollars, by the way.
Yo, that's
That's
like
like $5.
yo,
$5
that's like
Canadian.
That's like
What's the equivalent for Canadian dollars?
that's like $3, no?
$3.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, actually, it would be
It's like
around
almost
$3.
$3.
Expensive.
Very
Per
expensive.
minute. That's like, like, well, back then, like my mom would be getting like those cards to call in the Philippines, and it's like per minute type of stuff. That's like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
expensive just to talk to AI.
To
Jesus.
AI Jesus. When
like
we
a
could just talk to him
subscription.
in prayer.
Yeah, you could talk to them in prayer.
For
But
free.
what do you guys think about that in terms of like, I guess a company that is offering that kind of services, AI
I think
Jesus?
I think we're gonna talk about like reliability with that.
That's
Ho-
true.
How reliable is like
The
the
AI.
advice or like the content that
Mm-hmm.
it's producing and giving the people who ask questions. Like, what's the extent? What's the agent behind the AI?
Hmm.
Was it customized to speak like Jesus or to
Or is
speak
it like-
based on the Bible?
Or is it like a popular general model that like
Yeah,
you know-
exactly. Because I know that like ChatGPT is like a language like AI model
Mm-hmm.
that if you ask questions, it can like analyze structure of sentences, grammar,
Mm-hmm.
and context. But how about like spiritual questions? Where did that like agent, like AI agent based like the contents or something?
Yeah, there's a lot to question about it when you think about like its capabilities, especially for like spiritual and like faith-based questions or concerns, right?
Yeah. What do you think, Math,
That's
about it?
that's expensive. First of all, I'm not paying what $1.99 US per minute to talk to AI Jesus.
That better be a quick prayer.
Yeah, I know.
Really quick.
That's first of all, I feel like that's very scammy.
Yeah.
Just because you're preying on the people that want to hear like the instantaneous like, this is what I've been praying for, and then you're seeing it in real time like, oh, this is what Jesus would be saying.
Right.
It's preying on those type of people. Like you said, you could just pray for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free 99.
Free 99.
Yeah, free 99.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like it's very scammy. From a non-biblical aspect and from like a business perspective, it's beneficial for the people making it because they'll be making a lot. $1.99 per minute. That's like 60, almost like $70 an hour.
Yeah. Something like that,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's
Wow.
insane.
It's a lot of
Yeah, and then if you have like billions of people, that's a lot of money within like just 1 hour. So
yeah.
from a business perspective, it'll make a lot of money, but I don't think you should be paying to talk to Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially AI. Bro.
Yeah, especially AI.
AI.
Yeah.
And we don't even know if it's going to be a great representation to like,
like
even
Jesus?
close, right?
Yeah.
To what,
Isn't like a blasphemy or something?
Yeah.
It's pretty
AI
blasphemous.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
what I wanted to lead up to, like the nature of it. I
Uh-huh.
think it's pretty blasphemous in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion, it is.
Because at this point, it becomes if we go back to like the Ten Commandments, we're breaking the second law.
There shall be no other.
No
gods
other gods before me. But then, because then people will be like, if people start using it and then they start like, oh, this is my Jesus, like, yeah, that becomes like an idol.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But on the other side, or like on the positive note for it, like what if like people get converted by using that app in like in the near future or something?
Yeah.
I mean,
There can be a possibility, but
it could work, but then they're gonna be relying on that a lot.
But I think the problem is in the means, right?
Yeah.
it can probably like result into a powerful conversion, but I don't think like the means right now,
Yeah.
the information that we had from that AI Jesus is very, interesting or very acceptable
Yeah,
in,
AI
in,
Jesus?
in my own
Oh,
opinion though.
Yeah.
Right.
That's too much, man. That's
Do you have
too
any
much.
thoughts on that?
I think like one of the biggest problems in like like our society is just instant gratification, and how kids now are like their attention spans are like this, right?
Right.
So having that like AI Jesus, it just gives people like vulnerable people like the instant gratification that they're looking for. It's not like when you pray and you just entrust everything to God and you're like looking for a sign. You're waiting and you're being patient, right? And you know it's not within your time. It's on God's time. But I feel like that Jesus AI thing. You know when you like don't get the answer you're looking for on ChatGPT, and then you keep
Oh, then you
fighting
correct
it,
it?
you
Yeah.
fight it
Yeah.
until it's like okay,
Actually,
fine.
actually,
Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah.
this is what I meant.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like it's like a slippery slope that can lead into like I want to hear what I want to hear.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
true. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
that's
That's a
true.
really good point.
Because you still have the leverage actually to manipulate.
you could just keep
and-
going.
and to control
Yeah.
like the contents based on the prompts that you're
Yeah.
giving, right?
So
So yeah, it's pretty dangerous. In contrast to Jesus, who is immutable and changeable,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
right?
Right. So yeah, that's the news drop for the day, for the episode. And before we move on to our next segment, we'll see you guys after the break. Welcome back. So you might notice
What's missing?
someone's missing.
He went to see AI Jesus. No,
And so
going to
we'll
check
have
it.
this seat filled in later in the episode. You'll see who. But now moving on to the main segment of Ask Me Anything, called In the DMs, where we get anonymous questions from real people. Most of the questions that we collect are from youths and young adults. So we're going to start with this question. Can I participate in fistfights as a Christian? Really interesting question.
pretty-
participate.
First of all, what does that mean? Like, is this
Yeah.
self-defense? Is this a sport?
We need a little bit of a context
Yeah.
for that one.
Cause okay, when you're
Is it for fun or?
because if you're putting it as participate, that means
like
you're
an event.
actively joining because you know what you're doing. You're
Yeah.
actively participating. You're actively joining in fist fighting.
Yeah.
So it's
It-
not
it-
something that this person can avoid, right?
No, I mean you can't avoid it because you're like you have the option of I can fight.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
But this person is saying in the sense of like, I am now participating in it. Can I
Yeah.
do
In
it?
a fist fight.
yeah, you've made the decision to fight.
Yeah. Maybe we can speculate some context that we can like add as an element so that we can get into
Get some, yeah. I think
get-
that's
get
definitely
some
what we're
technical
gonna need to
answers
do
for it,
here.
right, right? What if like it's like a self defense or something like your friends are being attacked with gangs or with
Okay.
people who are having like evil intentions to
So
your
you're
friends.
going to, so
To
this person
protect?
is trying to defend
Yeah, I defend
on behalf
someone.
of someone?
Like
Okay.
vulnerable children or
I feel
females.
Then I think it's fine.
Yeah.
If it's that scenario, then it's fine because you're actively protecting something, protecting
Right.
someone.
It's like you're acting like a sacrifice to save
Wait,
other
sacrifice
people.
is a
Sacrifice, wait, hold
But
on.
yeah. you are standing up for someone. I feel
Yeah.
like that's fine.
Yeah. Where's the line then? With like, when does it become like
Like a
not
fist-
fine? I guess in the
I
scenario
I
we
think
drew.
if you instigate,
Yeah,
or
if you're instigating
if you
it,
cause,
Yeah.
if you cause the problem or the fighting, then I think that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're instigating the fight or you're going in with the intention to hurt,
Yeah.
then there's the line. But in the sense, if you go back to the scenario that you brought up, if you're going in with the intention of protecting someone and not hurting anything, but just to protect, then I feel like it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I can't really see where defending wouldn't be acceptable, right? And obviously, as we mentioned, trying to be offensive with
Yeah.
what you have as weapons, like
Yeah.
not great.
Yeah, of course. And you
Um,
also you need to assess if you can.
Yeah.
If you can actually like do
there's
the
a-
job, you know.
There's a lot of risk. Like, first of all, protect yourself.
Yeah.
Make sure that you know you're in a scenario or like a situation where you're like, okay, I could survive a couple beatings if needed. But if there's like a gun,
Right.
actually,
I
okay, I'm.
Okay,
That's
well,
out of your
It's
control,
kind of
bro.
now we're
like,
going.
are you okay to sacrifice yourself? I don't know. It's
Bro, the cross is enough
yeah.
for our sins.
Yeah. So okay, so then let me change this question, or maybe add on to this question. Can participating in boxing be okay as a Christian? Because now this is
Boxing,
more of like a
like a
sport.
Like a sport?
Yeah, sports.
Yeah, sport. Sorry, as a sport.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Okay.
difficult.
It's
a difficult
very
question.
difficult. If we're okay, I've always had this thought, like even when I was like in high school, like growing up Adventist, like what if like I was like growing up I was like the next LeBron James. I had
Oh,
all the
yeah.
skill sets and stuff. Like I was physically gifted to become like the best
LeBron
basketball
James.
player. But then they play on Saturday.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
that's where you draw.
Like
the
we're
line
like
between-
they play Friday nights too. They play Saturdays. Do you, as like an Adventist, still pursue
like
like sports?
is. Yeah, I think so. Well, there's a lot of like ideologies that I had
Yeah.
encountered before in reference to sport. I think sports are okay as long as it follows the biblical principles of like taking good care of our body. But once it goes against like any other fundamentals or biblical principles in the Bible, I think we should start to draw the line between
So-
those elements.
What do you do in that situation? Because like, what if you're like physically gifted,
Right.
like you were born to play sports?
You're born to play. Well, it's hard actually to tell that though. What are the grounds that you can say that you're born to play sports? Or
That you become like such an exception. Like
Yeah, like-
you are definitively the best of the best. You are the Manny Pacquiao of boxing, basically.
Yeah, you're like LeBron James,
Or
Michael
LeBron
Jordan.
James. Yeah, Michael Jordan or
if you have a decision though, like if you have a, well, it's up to you and how you like decide things. It's well, ultimately it's gonna be between you and God, and,
Yeah.
and how
Yeah.
you can use your talent and gift in serving Him and in glorifying His name in whatever capacity that you have
Yeah.
or whatever gifts that you have received from Him. So I think that would be my like the safe answer that I can give
Yeah.
or opinion that I can share to you guys. But yeah, it goes back to like as long as it doesn't go against with other biblical principles,
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
right.
I think, I mean, which is why you don't see a lot of Adventist sports.
Yeah. Now that
Like
you
I've
mention it,
I've googled this, like famous Adventist like celebrities.
yeah.
There's like rarely anyone in sports. In other like entertainment businesses, there's a lot,
Right.
but sports, like
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a lot that comes to mind.
there's
The
a lot
only-
of Christian
Because
people,
Yeah.
but not like Adventists. Like you don't see.
I
lot
know
of those.
one person that went to an Adventist school.
Oh yeah,
I don't.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up.
Yeah, as of this recording, he's an NBA champion.
who?
Carl Anthony
That's
Towns.
crazy.
Oh, yeah.
The Knicks.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, the Knicks. I heard there's like a half Filipino player in the
yeah.
team from the Philippines. Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
He's
But yeah.
his mother is Filipino.
but aside from that, like he's the only one that's went to like an Adventist elementary school.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's interesting to know.
Yeah. Thinking about that question, whether if it's okay to participate in something like, well, we were talking about like sports in general,
Yeah,
I guess,
sports in
right?
general.
Sports in general. but let's say boxing or MMA.
Yeah, I think you mentioned boxing. Boxing.
Yeah, cool.
Like it
Like
involves
if
physical.
if you're doing harm onto somebody else as a sport,
Your goal in boxing or MMA or like
is to fight and to hurt.
yeah,
to
you're
dominate, right?
like you are trying to knock that person out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't know.
Well, as a
I
Christian,
struggle
don't
with this
think,
one
I don't-
too, in a way.
Yeah, because so like it's pretty difficult because like the society has created like a facade of disguising it like a friendly game like in the name of sports, right?
Right.
We're just doing this for entertainment for sports,
Yeah.
but in the actuality, you're hurting your opponents. You're
Yeah.
hurting someone.
Right,
So
right.
is that like acceptable in Christian principles?
I've leaned, at least of recent, I've leaned to say that it shouldn't be acceptable. I mean, in the intent of like, if the true intent is to like dominate someone by hurting them, that goes against a lot of like values as Christians,
Yeah.
right?
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have a question. then.
But I just want to say, just that's nothing to say about like recreational sports and like, you know, having fun in a way that isn't involved hurting somebody else, right? Or
Yeah.
like the idea of like, oh, I'm like, my sole goal is to dominate someone else, to be better than someone else, and to triumph in that regards in such a negative way.
What if like you take your kid, let's say you have a kid,
Yeah.
you take them to do like karate,
Okay.
and like I'm pretty sure to advance to like the next belt, you're gonna have to fight, right?
Yeah.
An opponent.
But I think there's a safety measures in karate.
To be honest, I don't know what the
Because all I know is like karate, taekwondo is for self defense, right?
Yeah.
It's for physical fitness as well. And when they do sparring, they equip themselves with gears to protect
Gears.
themselves.
I would argue, yeah,
But
along to the
MMA,
lines.
boxing, that's pretty.
Okay.
That's actually pretty extreme.
I'll actually add something to this then. I think it's fine if the sole purpose of sparring is to get your reps in like protecting and learning to protect yourself.
okay.
I think that's fine. That's an
no,
example
yeah,
of where
that's
I think
fine.
it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
that's fine. So for karate, where they have to eventually need to demonstrate their skills onto someone else in a safe manner,
Yeah.
the sole purpose of like, you know, to show that you learned it, then
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
Okay. No,
think it's
I
okay.
agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still a difficult. I think it's a difficult question to like stomach.
I know.
And to think about.
Especially.
Yeah.
Especially boxing and.
Still boxing. I used to be such like I loved boxing in high school. I always
Yeah.
thought like maybe I might enter into a career of
Yeah,
boxing.
everyone is rooting, especially in the Philippines.
Yeah.
When Manny Pacquiao has like an event,
Yeah,
a fight,
yeah.
Yeah.
everyone in the Philippines are so
Everyone's-
rooted in him,
Yeah,
and yeah, it's pretty hard. But
pretty hard. It's
and
not
even
easy.
biology would tell us that it's not good to physically harm people, right?
Yeah. So it is something to think about. Maybe we might revisit this question. Maybe it might be in a
Yeah.
different form because it's a really good
Yeah.
topic to
If
have.
you guys have an opinion, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, and we can probably showcase some of the comments and opinions.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, that'd be
that's
nice.
a good
Yeah,
idea.
let's do it.
Yeah.
I'd like to react as well.
Yeah.
All right. So, before we move on to our next question, we'll see you guys after the break.
As Christians.
As Christians, yeah.
Because there's a lot. I heard a lot of news that people died
Oh yeah,
unintentionally in boxing.
I've
in
seen videos of people wearing helmets, like protective gear and everything, and they will still die to it. In fact, there's a research where it says if you wear the helmets, there's a higher chance of you getting concussions versus not wearing it, which
Yeah.
sounds counterintuitive,
Intuitive,
right?
Yeah.
I forgot like what the findings were. I think it's just that because you're just a bigger target, you just get hit more. Even though like the impact might be a little less, the quantity of being hit more than the quality is
Yeah.
is much greater apparently in terms of impact on conversion of like getting a concussion and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
And exactly. So, and I think the very safe question that we should ask is, if Jesus is here, if Jesus is alive, I mean, if
Would
he's
he
here, and
what would Jesus do?
yeah, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? Will he join in boxing or MMA? Will
I
he
do
allow?
not think so.
Will he allow us to join boxing if he's here? If you ask him, right?
Ooh.
Jesus, can I join boxing?
Jesus would reply with a question. I have a feeling he's going to reply with a question. If I ask him a question, he's going to reply with,
probably
to me
the
with a
question would be,
question, and I'm like,
"Are you
oh, I
willing
know
to
the
hurt-"
answer to this. Okay.
Probably his question would be like, "Are you willing to hurt your brothers and sisters?"
Who knows, man? Who knows? He could just say, "What do you think?" And I
What
already
do
know
you
what he's trying to imply because I know the
Yeah,
answer. I'm
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
We can involve this in the conversation.
Hey, welcome back. Were you guys listening to that whole conversation? We'll probably put it in. So we'll probably put it in. It was a good discussion. Okay, so next question: how do you know when God is leading you versus when it's just your own desires?
I mean, this question is really good in terms of tying in with the AI Jesus thing.
Yeah.
When it's more or less about you and more about God, then I feel like that's when God's leading. Because when our more selfish or more of our like internal like desires are coming out more, then I don't think it's God leading.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think there's wisdom to it as well, and it feels like very nostalgic in my case, because I've been through a lot of confusions way back before. If God is still like leading my life, been to a lot of difficulties and trials. So like, yeah, I would agree to that, because my dream before was to become rich and to
Same.
help my family, right? I think
That's me right now still.
Yeah.
I think that's the common. I think that's the definition of success that generally people have, right?
Yeah.
And I've been into that. I was exposed. I was like engaged and fixated into that kind of success that I want to achieve.
Yeah.
But it never happened, because I always pray that if this is not your will, please do intervene, and please fulfill your plans into my life. And gradually, I realized that He's been guiding my steps. I've been away from my own desire, from my personal intentions, from my personal selfish ambitions. So I was like dragged from that to the clear path that He has established for me.
Yeah.
So I think that's the only thing I can share with that wisdom that Matthew shared to us.
Sure. Yeah. I wonder when it comes to for those that are like currently, right? Because you can look in hindsight and be able to see that extra set of footprints along the sand, the beach, right? But for those that are in the midst of it all, how can we advise someone that is really trying to figure out like a particular direction? Like they think
true.
like, how do I know that in this cross path of maybe career, maybe financial decisions, like is this just because I wanted to, or do I actually feel the like being impressed by the Holy Spirit to go in this certain direction?
this
Yeah,
path.
right?
When it comes to this, so Lael and I actually started like Bible study together. Like we started it on Wednesday, and it's gonna be like a weekly thing. So if you guys want to join,
Oh, all right.
yeah.
Thanks for the invitation.
But yeah, so one of the things we talked about in the last like at our Bible study was like praying and being specific about your prayers. Don't be vague to God. Like be specific. Like be intentional about like what you're praying about. And then we're going back to like what you said. Like let's say you have two like options. Bring it up to God.
Okay.
The way I would see it is like, hey God, I'm a recent graduate. I have this option, like I want to do this, but I also want to do this. Please guide me in the path that you would want. If it's none of these paths, show me another path. Like, be specific. Like, God's not gonna be like, nope, I'm not, like, I'm pretty sure he's a God of reason and like supreme judgment.
Yeah.
If you give him your supplications and be like, hey God, I'm struggling with this particular thing, I don't know what to do. If it's in your will, like, I've always added that part where, like, if it's in your will, please let
Let it
show
happen?
me, prepare a way for me to achieve it. If it's not, show me something that's better. But I'm giving you what I would like.
Like what I'm trying to
This
do.
is exactly what
trying
I'm
to
trying to
plan.
achieve. This is what I would like to do. But if it's in your will for me to do this, please show me.
Right.
If not, please open a path for me so I'm not wasting my time dwelling on the stuff that I would like to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
ultimately, it's God's will. Like, you would just have to tell God, hey, I'm presenting to you, I'm leaving it to you.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that too. It's very practical. At the same
Yeah.
time, it's very experience based.
Yeah. And
Oh.
then it helps people like that, are like starting off in their prayer walk or,
Oh, yeah.
their relationship with God.
Yeah.
Because if God starts working in them, like, oh shoot, prayer actually works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the exchange of conversation and
Yeah. You don't need to pay $1.99.
No,
one
per
minute.
minute.
Yeah, per
Per
minute.
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
I had a follow-up question, but now I can't seem to recall what it was. So I'm going to offer another, I guess, pivot to the question. This is off of my own experience in the past when I was much younger and was trying to decipher whether, my intentions or is this God's intentions. Is it okay to call upon a sign for direction? Like to say, but like, and I'm going to be very specific with this one, like say giving maybe a deadline or a particular kind of like sign to be sure, right? Because
Yeah.
I can imagine for a lot of us, there are times where we just really want to be sure. It's a very big like change to make a big decision or, in life, right? So you want to make sure, like, if this is God's will, like, I don't want to just misinterpret it and think it's mine and then ignore it, right? Is it okay to, by Wednesday,
Like
or,
by Wednesday.
or like have someone like come up to me and tell me something related to it? Is it okay to?
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bible says we should test God. There's nothing wrong with testing God
Yeah.
and questioning God, because if you're a person that's very true to like what you believe in and that you really want to know God, there's nothing wrong with testing Him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could always give Him deadlines.
Right.
If you want a biblical story, we talk about Gideon.
Oh yeah.
God told him like, hey, you're taking 300 men and you're gonna go destroy the army. And Gideon's like, okay, God, first of all, relax. There's no way 300 can beat like 10,000 plus people.
Yeah.
If this is your sign, show me something.
Right. Right.
And then so he's like, okay, put the what is it, like the cloth thingy on the ground.
Oh yeah.
And
If it gets wet.
if it's wet on the outside, oh no, if it's wet like on the cloth thing and it's dry on the other side, I'll believe in you.
Okay.
God does it, and then if I was Gideon, I'm like, okay, but maybe the cloth is soaked up all the thing, and that's why it's dry on the outside and it's like wet. It's like, okay, God, sure, you did this one. Maybe science did something. Can you make it so that everywhere is wet, but the thing is dry? Now that's practically like impossible,
Yeah.
like physically impossible to do, and God does it. Just to reassure Gideon, like, hey, I'm with you. I'm here. You can do this. So I'm pretty sure there's nothing wrong with questioning God and asking God,
Or
like,
asking
hey,
a sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard the other side of the coin where people would argue like, oh no, you shouldn't limit God to like your expectations of like or your need of like this is how you're going to answer to me, like this is the only way, right? But I agree with you that
Yeah.
there are mentions in the Bible that calls for us to, hey, like
That's true.
I feel like if you don't I feel like if you don't question God, you're limiting God.
that's a
Because then now you're be
interesting
like
response.
you're like I don't if I question God knowing that He's gonna do something like
Yeah.
how much more like can God like prove to me?
Right. Right.
Like,
Also, that you could also argue that not like asking for something like specific, you might yourself be just being lazy in some ways, just
Yeah.
being like, oh yeah, he'll let me know. I won't think about it, right?
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to God. If He wants me to do it, then we'll let it
Yeah.
happen. But I'm just gonna head and do my thing right here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I
I know
think-
that's something entirely different, but I think it relates.
Yeah.
In relevant.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
For sure. There's like a relationship between that two elements there.
Yeah.
And I think one of the good things that like you test God is it builds a relationship with
Yeah.
Him. You can actually like gradually know God when you are constantly having conversations with Him.
Yeah.
Like what's inside your heart,
Your
what
heart.
inside what are the things that are like inside your thoughts. Constantly like expressing to Him, Lord, this time I'm feeling like I'm out of time and I need you to like give me a sign to decide now, something like
Yeah.
that. It's a valid feeling, right? It's a
Yeah.
valid emotion that you want to like express to God.
Yeah.
And it's a good relationship builder. That's all I can say with
Yeah.
that, right? It's a good,
You could always, God is outside of time that we can put Him like on timelines. And it's
Sorry, I dropped my phone, everyone. Sorry.
it's not a bad thing, to be honest. It's not a bad thing to just ask God. He's not gonna be mad. You're like, oh, again.
yeah.
Like He has all the time in the world. And I feel like it'll like what Pastor Hansel was saying. Like it's a good relationship builder. Because like let's say you ask God for like, hey, I'm struggling with this thing. I have a timeline, like I'm crunch time Wednesday, like Wednesday of next week. If you can give me a sign to know what to do, and God, okay, to me, I feel like God is like the ultimate joker. Like He loves to play jokes,
He has a sense of humor.
like the craziest sense of humor.
Yeah.
To the point where he'll push Wednesday, he'll like Tuesday 11:59 p.m.
11:05.
You're like, God, I need to know something. Like, he has a good sense of humor, but at the same time, it's like, you know,
That's actually crazy because I experienced that one.
God does
like
it all
the
the time.
11th hour moment.
Yeah, God does it all the time.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was so down. I think I've shared this to you guys, right? My story why I got here in Canada. So it's like I almost quit being a pastor. So this is like a short version of the story.
Okay.
I hope that I can share the
Yeah, go
longer
ahead.
version like
One
later
day,
on.
eventually.
Or,
So here's
yeah.
the thing. I was so down. I was like new in pastoring. I just graduated, and I went into pastoral job for 6 months. I was so down because I'm suffering. I was like, I was working. I was doing God's ministry, but at the same time, I'm seeing my family suffer because I can't provide for them.
Yeah.
Like my brother, my father, my lola. So I can't provide like support to them because my salary is just enough for me to survive. For 6 months, I've been doing that. I was so down. I cried a lot every night for it. To an extent that I decided to like quit being a pastor, and I was planning to like apply for a government position.
Yeah.
That very moment, I was about to like fill the application form for it, and I asked God with tears in my eyes falling. I asked Him to, if you want me to stay in the pastoral ministry, please do intervene.
Yeah.
And that's the very 11th hour of the moment that I had to sign the
Wow.
application.
Application, yeah.
After that, 1 minute after that, probably approximately like 1 minute or 2 minutes, I received an email from the conference.
crazy.
They invited
No
me.
way.
They inviting me to an interview for a position here in Ontario Conference.
That's crazy.
After 2 weeks, I got hired. I was assigned to Mount Zion, and after
That's
that,
the
I started
story.
to
Wow.
to process my papers and
Right, right.
all the immigration requirements, and then
see, there's
I got here.
yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, that's a crazy.
That is a crazy
Guys,
story.
don't limit God. God can do whatever He wants.
I know. I was so down for 6 months, only for him to answer at the 11th hour that I'm about to quit my pastoral ministry.
Yeah.
I agree to that. Like,
It's crazy. Like again, if we're going back to, we should always be going back to the Bible. If you look at the story of like Abraham, and God's like, hey, gotta kill your son. I'm sorry, gotta kill your
Gotta
son.
kill your son.
Dot dot dot.
And at the 11th
At the
hour,
literally right when he's about to strike, that's all you hear. That's all you're hearing. Yeah, Abraham's sweating. He was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
okay, God, if
Who wouldn't sweat?
you're about to kill his son,
Yeah.
and then a ram appeared.
Yeah, and a
The
ram comes
angel-
out of
angel with
nowhere.
a ram.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So yeah, don't limit God, guys.
Yeah.
If you're really passionate about something, like it's really deep in your heart that like I want to do this, and it's not, again, when you're praying about this stuff, make sure it comes from like a heart of like sincerity, and it's not coming from like selfish like any selfish desires, because I don't think God will I want to say approve of it, because then if it does come, if like your selfish desires gets answered, then you're gonna forget about God. You're gonna be like, I did this. It finally happened to
yes,
me. Like
yes.
everything that's come up, everything that I've done led up to this point where it's all about me.
Yeah.
So I feel like be careful about what you pray for, and also be mindful about what you pray for. But again, God will answer it in His time.
Yeah.
We encourage you to wrestle with him. Pray
Yeah,
with him.
wrestle,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's a good point.
Jacob.
Wrestle with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, break a hip.
In reference to like
Break a hip. Yeah.
in reference to like testing God and asking him about signs, deadlines, all those things. Wrestle with him. And you'll see. You're the only one who is able to realize the signs. I cannot, well, the difficult thing about it is that I can't give you my signs
Yeah.
to like apply it in your situation.
Yeah.
Only God can reveal his
Yeah.
unique signs for you to understand and to ponder upon. And you can never have that when you stop like to asking and having conversations with him, asking him about timelines, signs, and all those things.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Be like Jacob, man.
Oh, yeah.
Wrestle with God.
Wrestle
Wrestle with
with
There's
God.
nothing wrong with wrestle. You will lose, but wrestle with God. There's nothing wrong with it.
You'll get something.
You will get something in return.
You'll break your bone.
You'll be limp. You'll break a hip or something, but your name will be changed.
Yeah. You may
Yeah.
not get the response you want.
Yeah.
But
You will get a response.
you'll
Yeah.
get a response.
My heart was broken.
Yeah.
I got fixed.
Yeah.
And I think that includes not getting a response being a response.
Yeah.
Because
That's
sometimes-
true. That is
yeah.
true.
Sometimes I think God understands that, or I guess we can understand that we don't always, like, we shouldn't always get things, or we wouldn't be able to get things on our time. We operate on God's time.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm trying to figure out whether we need to do a third break,
Yes.
ad break. So yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see you on the next, after the break.
Yeah. We'll see after it.
After the break.
Man, that drive was crazy. Are we starting now?
We can.
Okay, just
Ah,
let me
welcome back, everybody. We Poof. Ooh, there he is.
Transition me.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Welcome to episode 2. My name is Gino Toledanes. I'm one of the 4.
What's your favorite dessert? Because that was just kind of the question we did in our introduction.
favorite dessert? I actually have no idea, but one thing that popped up into my mind, tiramisu.
Oh, this is Pastor Hansel.
Pastor Hansel.
We have the same.
Tiramisu, it's not my favorite, but it's like, I really like it. Other than that,
Krispy Kreme?
Oh, hey, now you're thinking
I
now.
thought about
Yeah.
that too, yo. Crispy
Do they have a tiramisu Krispy Kreme?
How did I
by any
forget that?
I wouldn't be
chance?
surprised if they
Hey,
did.
hey,
Yeah,
sponsor
wouldn't-
us right now.
Yeah,
There's
that'd
the
be
ad
crazy.
break. Oh, man.
Krispy Kreme after this?
I wouldn't be surprised if they. Oh, after this,
Oh,
Just kidding.
that's dangerous.
Where, though? That's,
saga.
That's a.
that's where I came from.
Okay,
Yeah.
so on to our last segment called Off the Street, where we interview real people. Well, not that the questions
AI.
before weren't from real people, but like we were able to actually shoot a video and kind of in an interview style ask a question from one of our viewers and community.
sure.
So,
Sure.
take a look. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Zam.
And do you have a question for us?
Yes, I do. The question is, you know how God asked Adam and Eve to create, or God asked Adam and Eve to cultivate the earth, right?
yeah.
To ask him to call the land, reproduce, right, multiply. My question is, if God asked Adam and Eve to do that, right? Will we be able to create the things that we have here, use modern technology and modern sciences to create the same type of stuff in heaven?
Great question. What do you guys think?
Two, one.
Wait, we gotta look.
Oh, yeah, we
down.
gotta look. We gotta look. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, okay.
That's interesting.
So, what do you guys think about that question?
Wow. I have no idea yet.
Yeah, well, I'm still trying to think.
So,
It's
are we gonna be able to create?
yeah,
Create
to use-
AIs.
or like
in
yeah, to
heaven?
use the technology that
That
we're
we're using
able
right
to
now?
create here on Earth, and implement that in heaven.
Honestly, I think
In heaven.
with our, if we're gonna be in our perfect form, I don't think we're gonna need technology.
Exactly. That's
Our
my
brain,
satisfaction.
our brain already is gonna surpass technological advances.
Exactly.
Yeah, I honestly can only imagine like the kind of beings we'll be that
Yeah.
we don't even need.
Like, we're gonna be peak prime, like brain functioning at 100%. Like, there's no reason for us to need
These
electronic, like
technologies, right?
technology.
Well, I wonder if he means technology like as like in general, not like digital, like tech, like or like what am I
Well, I
saying?
think,
like
well, I think we need to involve the technologies,
advancements.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
like
I-
even like toilets, we won't need
No,
toilets.
we're not gonna
Right?
need any of that
yeah.
stuff.
So how I see this is that like the technologies that we have right now is to compensate what we lack after the sin.
Yeah.
Like in the post-full context.
Yeah.
Right. We invent technologies just to like to make our life easier based on like the sinful context that we are in right now.
Yeah.
Just to compensate. But way before we are created perfect and good, and that perfection negates the idea of us needing this augmented technologies that we
Yeah.
have right now.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need.
Yeah.
Would there be like a technology that you would like to see just still be able to be there to like I don't know to interact with, or is that not even in your like thought about like I'm too busy thinking about the other
Yeah.
possibilities.
I
now
don't
that
think
we
I'm gonna
are.
have
Yeah.
any inclination to like any of that type of stuff if we're in heaven. Like I'm gonna be preoccupied with like other things.
I think so too for myself. Yeah.
Yeah, I think me too. If the angels they are contented with what they have right now without technologies, then I think
Yeah.
that would be our case as well in heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And I wonder like we could probably still create things
Yeah.
when we're up there, but just we won't need the kind of things that we have created down here because as you mentioned, it was to help us from after our fall in sin
Yeah.
for the things that we struggle with. So yeah,
100%.
yeah,
Yeah. I think that question from Zam, right,
yeah,
comes from a place of necessity because we are here on earth.
Yeah, I agree.
Comes from like, okay, I use this on everyday life, like right now.
Yeah.
So what if I would need it in heaven? But like when I first heard the question, all I could think of was I actually don't know, because I'm not there.
yeah, yeah.
I'm living here. So first thought in my mind would be, yeah, sure. I mean, like I think it could be there, but then Matt was like, we'll be so occupied with
Preoccupied,
other
yeah.
things. I don't think that we'll need that anyways. So
Yeah.
yeah, that comes from like a space of earth, not heaven yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Great question though.
Yeah.
Very great
Very
question.
good, something to look forward to when we all
Get
Go to
to
heaven.
heaven.
Get to heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah.
When we all
Get
get
to
to heaven,
What a day of rejoicing
that
that
will
This is
be.
a
Are we
different
gonna
kind of
keep saying?
podcast now.
You know? Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
There you go.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that wraps up for our episode for today, episode 2. Woo! Yes.
Very nice.
Is there any last remarks that we should probably make before ending our episode?
I thought the episode just started.
Questions.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have any questions that you would like to for us to answer and be featured on this video, next episodes, feel free to. I believe we have a QR code somewhere available, somewhere floating somewhere,
Somewhere.
or a
Maybe
link.
here.
Or here. Here. We're giving the editor a hard time right now. But yeah, feel free to give us your burning questions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's end off with prayer.
Yeah.
then.
Yep.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this opportunity to be able to talk, to discuss, to imagine what it'd be like to be there in heaven with you. We ask for guidance for all the times that we may face hard decisions in life, and that we may feel that conflicted whether we're hearing our own voices or yours, Lord. But guide us and let us know that no matter what, that you're there with us listening, and that you encourage us to wrestle, to speak with you, and to spend time with you, and to get to know you more, Lord. I ask that for any of the viewers and the listeners out there, that you continue to be with them in all the ups and downs. And thank you for everything you've done. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
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 Amen.